What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Caffeine Commerce Ambassador Spotlight Series. I am your host, Derrick, and in this unique series, we closely examine the extraordinary individuals who make up our Chamber's Ambassador Program. You can follow Caffeine Commerce on Facebook, YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. Go to therealhernando.com for more details. And today, my wonderful guest is Gia Matheny. She's Hernando's Director of Economic and Community Development and an ambassador.
That's right.
Gia, thanks for doing this. Good seeing you.
And nice to see you today.
Yeah, it's good having you up here in the studio. I love visitors. You can get lonely up here sometimes, right?
Oh, well, this is pretty awesome, I think, right here.
So, this is here. We're here to spotlight you as our ambassador and talk about the Chamber.
Okay, great.
And the role that you feel the ambassador should do and what it's all about and how it's been, the experience has been for you. So in your heart and mind and what you've experienced as an ambassador, where do you see the role? What do you think the role of ambassador is for a chamber?
Well, I joined the Chamber as an ambassador because I wanted to start giving back to the Chamber. I really love Sibonie, the Chamber Director. Mm-hmm. She does a lot for the local businesses.
I've heard of her.
I'm sure you have, but she really has. She's done a lot, and I wanted to support her in her efforts, and I wanted to support our local businesses. I work with them on a regular basis because I work with the city, and I wanted to get to know each of them on a different level.
Right.
And so I did that through the ambassador program. But it has been a really great experience, and I would recommend anybody that's a chamber member to join, because not only is it a good opportunity for you to promote your own business, but it's a wonderful opportunity for you to get involved with other like-minded business owners who want to give back to their local community. Mm-hmm. And really by giving back to your local community, you're just going to have more people want to support you.
Yeah, it's great networking,
yes,
too.
It is.
You make some great relationships. And while we're talking about that, joining, if you're not a member, shame on you, right? Come on, let's do this. And then Gia's like, what are you talking about? We keep it silly in here, Gia. But you have to be a member to be an ambassador. So if you want to be an ambassador and you're not a member, you can join as an individual. It's really affordable, so you don't have to be a business. So then once you join the membership, then you can be an ambassador. And you do all of that by doing one of two things. You can either call Sibonie directly at 662-429-9055, or you can go to hernandoms.org and sign up there. So that's how people can get involved. But you're also helping the ambassadors, right? So from when we were talking earlier, you attend ambassadors meetings, and because of your role with the city, they tend to ask you questions, right? So you have sort of a different role, correct?
I do,
am I correct
yes.
in that? What is that like?
So I'm a liaison, is how I would say, with the city and the chamber members. And by the way, the mayor does come and attend some of the meetings sometimes, so he'll pop in, and it's fun to see him there.
He goes to a lot of ribbon cuttings.
Oh, he does. Yeah. He does, and that's another good opportunity for you to get to meet him and to see other people from the city. But sometimes a business owner wants to know what's going on in the city, and I'm there to answer those questions. Or they may have an idea that they're interested in doing, and I can kind of lead them in the right direction. If I don't have an answer, I can follow up with them and give them the answer they're looking for. So it's a good way to have a one-on-one with somebody directly.
Yeah, because you're always trying to learn. If you're brand new, sometimes you're like, what am I supposed to do? That's great to have. So like a liaison, that's a great term for that. What have you enjoyed most of your time as an ambassador, going out there and attending ribbon cuttings and events and just engaging? What has been the most enjoyable part of that for you?
Seeing your business owners on a different level. When they are working with their own business in their own environment, they have their business hat on. Mm-hmm. And when they're at a chamber event, whether they're an ambassador or maybe they're not in their ambassador role, but they're at a chamber event, they are very open, and it's a really fun environment, and it's just a good way to get to know them. And I think that's been great. I've also as a liaison with the city, been able to utilize some of our ambassadors for things that we do with city events. I direct the Hernando Farmers Market and the 10K race, the Water Tower 10K race, and the Hernando Dickens of a Christmas, which is a partnership between the Chamber of Commerce and the city, because we host it during their Christmas open house. And we get a lot of those ambassadors to come out for that event especially, and I know Sibonie works with them on her events, and they all kind of come together to help each other out and make the community a great place to live, work, and play. I mean, everybody hears that, live, work, and play, but it's the truth. You know, if you want a place that thrives, get people that are involved, and Hernando has that.
It's a very fun way to get involved, right? If you want to help the community, an ambassadorship, being an ambassador is just a nice way you sneak in and you're doing all the fun stuff, right? And it's just a great way to support, for sure.
And it's amazing how many people you meet that you would not meet in your normal day of work. So it's a really great opportunity for you.
Absolutely. And ribbon cuttings for me really changed my business, quite honestly. And me as a community member, you know, to the point where now I'm on the board. You know, I didn't see that coming, but that was all because of showing up.
That's right. That's right.
You know, showing up and helping and shaking hands and meeting people. Like, you will get to know the mayor. If you have not met Mayor Johnson yet, he's awesome. And you'll see him he goes to a lot of ribbon cuttings, and you realize that these people are very approachable, you know, and the people that work for the chamber, and you get to see the behind the scenes, and I enjoyed it a lot. So I definitely encourage people to get involved as an ambassador. It's real simple. For example, the Sunset on the Square. You know, I worked the first one, and there were several ambassadors with us, and we're sitting by the booth selling T-shirts, ripping tickets, you know, for the raffles, and having a great time listening to music.
And the community loves it.
Yes.
You know, and to get their feedback and being in such a happy spirit, I mean, that's just a good feeling.
Great feeling. So we encourage anyone, again, if you are interested in ambassadorship or being an ambassador, I don't know if I'm saying it right when I say ambassadorship.
I think it's fine.
Call Sibonie Swatzyna, our awesome executive director, at 662-429-9055, or you can go to hernandoms.org to get more information. Gia, that's it. See, easy. Wasn't that easy?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. So I appreciate you coming up here and doing it. And looking forward to you know, our audience learning more about the ambassadors and learning more about you. So thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And again, if you want to follow Cafe and Commerce, Facebook, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, all the major audio platforms. But go to therealhernando.com, and that's where you can get all the information. Again, my name's Derrick, and thanks for joining us today.